Lockheed Martin conducts F-16 tests at Air Base Training Center in Europe. U.S. aerospace company Lockheed Martin recently conducted a series of tests on its F-16 fighter aircraft at a training center at a European air base. The trials were aimed at testing the performance and effectiveness of the updated F-16s with the latest technology, as well as to train pilots from various allied countries. The presence of the F-16 in Europe is in the spotlight because this aircraft is known as one of the most reliable fighters in various combat and air patrol missions. The F-16 test was conducted at several major air bases in Europe that serve as joint training centers, such as Lask Air Base in Poland and Aviano Air Base in Italy. These training centers were chosen for their well-equipped facilities and strategic location for military cooperation between the U.S. and European countries. With growing geopolitical tensions in Eastern Europe, the presence of F-16 training centers is important in building military readiness in the region. During the test, Lockheed Martin tested some of the latest upgrades to the F-16, including avionics systems, radar, and weapons capabilities. The aircraft tested was the latest version of the F-16 Fighting Falcon, the F-16V or Viper, which has been equipped with an active electronically scanned array, AESA, radar capable of detecting targets further away and more accurately. This update keeps the F-16 relevant amidst the rapid development of combat technology. Pilots from various NATO countries involved in the trials received intensive training to understand the new system on the F-16V. They practiced using the advanced AESA radar and improved computerized systems to enhance situational awareness on the battlefield. In this exercise, the pilots focused on simulated air combat and patrol missions to sharpen their tactical skills and master the new technology offered by Lockheed Martin. The European trials also involved various simulated missions, such as escort, border patrol, and limited ground attack. In each mission, the F-16 was tested for its ability to deal with increasingly complex threats, including from ground-to-air missiles and more advanced enemy fighters. The F-16V proved capable of responding quickly to threats thanks to enhancements to the radar system and battle management system, allowing pilots to identify and neutralize targets more quickly. The F-16 has long been the backbone of air power for many NATO countries and U.S. allies, so updates to the aircraft are expected to extend its operational life and maintain its technological superiority. These trials at European air bases are not only to improve the capabilities of the F-16 itself, but also to ensure that pilots using it are ready to adapt to the latest technology and more complex combat conditions. At the Lask Air Base, which was one of the main test sites, pilots from Eastern European countries participated in the joint exercise. They received training in air defense tactics and how to operate F-16s in various weather conditions. This location is important because Eastern Europe's borders are close to tense regions, so pilots need to be highly prepared for potential conflicts. In addition to Lask, Aviano Air Base in Italy was also an important venue for the F-16 test. Aviano is one of the strategic military bases used by the U.S. in Europe, mainly to support NATO military operations in the Mediterranean region. There, the F-16s are tested in scenarios that simulate air combat over more complex terrain, such as hills and sea, which require high maneuverability and combat capability. Not only do these trials focus on the technical aspects of the F-16, but also on interoperability between countries. This joint training strengthens relationships between countries and establishes common operational standards between them.